Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hidden Ptarmigan. Back on our Holy Paladin for our Season 3 Keystone Master Challenge. We actually are about to do a Dawnbreaker. At the time of recording this, I've already done the Dawnbreaker. I know how it went. But sadly, I forgot to record an intro due to our tank DCing and me thinking the group was about to fall apart right on the first pull. Luckily, it did not. But you can see how the rest of that dungeon went right now. So, I'll see you there. Alright, we're back. So that was a little bit of a mishap there. Our Demon Hunter DC'd right on the first pull. We tried to reset it because that worked with our Halls of Atonement run, but I don't think that was supposed to work, and it just ended up working. But it didn't. But we're back. We're cruising. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't do anything about that except for maybe the Hand of Freedom, which I used on the Demon Hunter, not myself. Brilliant!
Airships approaching! Be careful outside. Those aren't ours.
Demon Hunters have this very yo-yo-y health, and it's so stressful to heal. He's totally fine, but like, whew. Their health gets really low. Thank you for all the comments on the last two videos giving me advice and telling me not to use Holy Light. I really appreciate that. I did not realize that was a spell you're not supposed to use anymore. So, huge thank you to anyone who commented that kind of stuff. As always, I'm looking for comments on how to do stuff all the time. It's been a while since I played Holy Paladin at this level, other than just doing it for time walking and stuff. Still, someone made a comment about when to use Holy Prism, which I'm still not too familiar on how to use that. I know it's powerful, but when to use it, I'm not super sure. And let me ask this question. Are we supposed to be using Light of Dawn as Holy Paladins? Because that spell just kind of seems completely useless. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. I actually don't know. So if anyone could drop a comment and let me know, that'd be great.
Only one more ship and the Dawnbreaker is ours again.
For a second there, I forgot what key I had to press to mount. My brain is not working this morning. It's a little earlier than I normally record. I usually record in the evenings and afternoons, but it's like, I think I've been awake for like 10 minutes. No, 30. As long as the dungeon, I woke up, made my coffee, and here we are. I'm just getting right to it today. I just had an urge to do some Mythic Plus. This has been super. I love playing Mythic Plus. Even with all the crap you got to deal with, pugging and stuff. You know, with like waiting for groups and stuff, I still love it. And I think I especially love it because I'm playing Holy Paladin. And it's my favorite healer. Alright, I remember which button to press this time. There we go. I love playing not Lightsmith, the Sun Herald one, Herald of the Sun. So this is a cool fight. You want to just keep her interrupts up and avoid the stuff she puts on the ground. Any interrupts you can make is good. Watch her beam. She does this beam. It's in a circle. It rotates around her. It will one-shot you or deal serious damage to get hit by it. It's pretty well telegraphed. Healers want to make sure you're interrupting that, but be ready that it's going to do group-wide damage once it's dispelled. Oh, I just killed that person on accident. That's my bad. I'll get him a B-res. Not a great time to do a B-res, but I messed up. You're supposed to interrupt that, but keep in mind it does a lot of damage to everyone, so be ready to deal with that. So this is bad news. We're gonna Divine Light through that, or Divine Shield through that. All right, so for this we wanna get off before that blows up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We want to keep the boss away from those things because when she does her obsidian beam and you have to run through them, that's not good. We're going to hold off on the dispel here until everyone's kind of full health. This is great positioning up here. This is really good. The tank moving the boss up here is awesome because it's super far away. There's no chance of anyone having to run through those death things. So keeping the boss moving is a key part of this fight if you're playing tank. If you're playing healer, you want to keep those dispels and remember that when you do dispel it, people take damage. So you got to keep people kind of topped off. Probably, yeah, she's about done. Go ahead and dispel. And we'll top everyone off real quick. We'll use our prism. I'm not going to B-res the rogue, unfortunately, because I already used it on the mage. And the mage is kind of cooking. So I think we're fine. And I'm going to hold off on the dispel there. Hit you with the...
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we did it. Going straight down. I was a little rough on my part. I wasn't the best healing I've ever done. Oh my god, I went right into the ads. Well, we'll likely have to kill them anyway. See, that was an interrupt on that commander I should have had. I missed it, sadly. As a healer, you got to try to do some interrupting. I know it's not your #1 priority if you can't, but if you can interrupt, do it. If you have the fortitude and like the skill to interrupt while you're dealing with keeping people alive, you should absolutely be doing it. If you can't, you can't. You know, it is what it is. Oh, that's not interruptible anyway. That's why it didn't work. Duh. It just showed up as orange, so I was expecting it to be interruptible with my, my thingy. Hey, you know what? Maybe we did need those guys. Maybe we needed that trash. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm going to pop the Aura Mastery to get the extra healing. Or it's not extra healing. It's extra damage reduction. For the entire group. It's like a 12% damage reduction. We'll interrupt that. We're going to go ahead and blind them all. Stun that Dark Caster. Just lock him down. Don't let him cast. No need for him to be casting anything. He's dead. Oh. Thing about healing is I can only really heal one or two dungeons a day before my brain just shuts down and I get fatigued. It is exhausting to heal in WoW, and I wish it was not the case. I wish it was a little more chill, but unfortunately, one thing that Blizzard will not stop with, and I don't know what they're thinking, is we're gonna focus on the Dark Caster just so we can interrupt. Something that Blizzard has like got stuck in their heads is that healers need to be constantly pressing buttons, and I find that so bad. I don't think they do. I think that the amount of my issue with healing in retail WoW is that it's constant, and while it is fun, it's also really stressful to be healing while you're interrupting and DPSing and all this other stuff. And I think that healing needs to be changed a little bit. Wow, he got really low there. As it stands, the entire party constantly seems to take group-wide damage in certain fights. Not always, but in a lot of fights, that's how it works. And I don't think that's how it should be. I think that the only... As a DPS player... Sorry, I got... gotta clear my throat there. As a DPS player, you should be able to help the healer by not getting hit by stuff. Like, group-wide damage should not really be a thing. Unless... Except for very specific boss mechanics. Like, in trash pools, the only one realistically who should be taking damage is the tank. Like, in this fight, like, group-wide damage makes sense, right? Because it's like a mini-boss. But, like, if your DPS is doing everything correctly and avoiding things that are on the ground, except for very specific boss pools, they should not be taking damage. The tank should, though. Absolutely. Excuse me if you just heard my cough there. But that's my thing. I think healing's a little ridiculous in retail WoW. I think that it needs to be adjusted to be a little slower paced. Playing a healer kind of feels like playing a DPS in terms of how many actions per minute you're taking. Maybe that's just a Holy Paladin thing, but I'm thinking it's not. We're going to pop our cooldowns here. The Wings does such good healing. So, I love having it available. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, these things I'm telling you about with healing are annoying, but like it's fun. It's more fun to heal in retail than any other version of the game. I haven't tried healing in MOP right now. Are we leaving? Or like, what's going on here? Okay, good. Good thing we did not all fly away there. That would have been so bad. We would have dragged all of them through here. But yeah, that's my only real critique of playing a healer in retail is sometimes I think it's a little much. Okay, I think he said after Awakening to use my thing, and I think I just got Awakening. My Prism. Maybe he didn't say Awakening, Mr. Commenter. If you want to remind me if you watch this video too, I don't know if you're watching all my videos or not. And if so, I really appreciate it. But let me know what I'm doing wrong here, guys. I'm not an expert at this game. I will try to explain things the way I understand them to be. But definitely don't take my advice, you know, 100%. Go watch a YouTube. Go watch a bigger YouTuber. Not a bigger YouTuber. I mean, go watch me, of course. Watch me. But go read Icy Veins and Method and all those other websites if you're looking for like strategies on how to play your class better. Double check everything I tell you. By the end of the season, I'll be a little better. Oh, wow. Okay, so the way that works, and I do know this to be true, we want to aim that circle down the hallway. That will mess you up. Generally, everyone should be standing in this line and not at a hallway at all. Here comes the orb. Please don't aim that at the wall. That'll work. The farther it travels away from you when it blows up, the better. We got a prism coming up soon. We're absolutely using that. The one thing I really love about Holy Paladin, and I haven't played any other healers this season. Last season I did a lot of Priest. Holy Priest. A little bit of Discipline Priest. Is that it actually feels like you have to use all your abilities to combo stuff. Which is satisfying. Again, to go back to my point I made when we were up on that church steps up there. So it's a little much sometimes, but it does feel good. The class feels... Oh god, we're done. That was bad.
We've weakened the Nerubians' foothold on the town and their commander.
That was rough. This dungeon is kind of rough. We're kind of struggling here. We've made a lot of mistakes. That's okay, though. You know, with the whole... That first pull was really bad. That... Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. I'm getting crushed. Well, that was a little scary there for a minute. I need like a WeakAuras to see my mouse. There's so much stuff that goes on the screen. Please don't pull more, Mr. Tank. I'm struggling a little bit over here. Just a tiny bit. I am really not doing great. Put up the damage reduction, and there's our beacon. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that. Kill a Darkcaster. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can instant cast Flash of Light sometimes. I need like a WeakAuras to let me know when I can do that. Why the game doesn't tell me just natively, I don't know, but it doesn't. There's our wings. That's not our wings, it's our awakening. We still have wings. I'm gonna pop a trinket real quick. Why? I don't know. Because I'm an idiot and do things at the wrong time very frequently. Alright, we got good amount of room. Aim the orbs down. Beautiful. That was beautiful. That is how it's done right there, ladies and gentlemen. 100%. That is how it's done. That orb went down the road, blew up, barely did any damage to us. When he does Shadow Decay, you want to make sure you're getting ready to do some big group healing. It does a lot of damage. Kill these ads. Here comes an orb. These ads should be dead. Alright, there's our awakening. We're not awakening, it's called, I don't know what it's called. Wings. No, oh boy. Here we go. That was a bad orb. Oh boy. Alright, we're doing alright. There we go. Back up we go. I can't drink because I've been locked in combat, by the way.
No, they've sent the force back up and retaken the DAWNBREAKER.
Been locked in combat this entire dungeon, which kind of sucks because I can't drink, so I'm kind of relying on passive regen for mana, which is fine, but there's enough time between these fights. But if one gets me drained all the way to 0, I am cooked because there's like nothing I can do. Stun that architect. I mean the Darkcaster, because I hate Darkcasters. Go ahead and get us wings. Go ahead and interrupt. Interrupt again. I feel like I keep clearing my throat. I think it's the coffee. So I'm so sorry, guys. That sounds terrible. We're doing all right on mana. All right, so this one's pretty straightforward. You just kill him and avoid his sprays. The biggest thing is these are the sprays. When he's gonna put this rolling acid down. You want to keep it away from your party but it's going to travel in one direction. You want your party to be on the opposite direction it's going to travel. Healer cooldown right there. Also want to kick the bombs at him. There it is, so everyone come over here. Good job. When he does his next, like, eruption thing, this thing, I'm gonna pop our cooldown. Why can't I throw it at him? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't even know what happened there. But I let someone die. I'm gonna get him back up. I won't touch the bombs this time. I think that caused me to mess up there. All right, we're good. All right, so you just wanna hightail it down as fast as humanly possible. You should be able to get here by the time it kills you. Before it kills you, at least, I should say. Which should give you time. And this should give you time to get your mana back, healers. The boss does like a fly around. Where is our last guy? Okay, everyone's here. Rogue followed him. That's fine. Alright, just blow all your cooldowns. Looks like acidic eruption is interruptible. We're good. Even I'm trying to put out some DPS on this fight. We can get him down in the time limit. That went off. I think that's interruptible because I think I got the last one. We're doing all right. Doing all right. We're cruising. I think we may have got him. We are missing a demon hunter. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's down below. Did we get him? Look at that. Nice job, everyone. Nice job. Nice job, guys. Barely timed it. 23 seconds to go. Not my best job healing, I'll be honest with you. So, you know. But great job by our group. Our group pulled it together. You know, good attitude. We kind of crushed it, even though we had 12 deaths, but we moved through it. So let's go check what we get from the box.
I can't wait to hear about your
Oh,
done it, champion.
duh. 60 gold. Huge win right there, everyone. Thank you, Blizzard Entertainment. Alrighty, with that, we are going to wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching and hope you all enjoyed the video and you all have a good day. Alright, peace.